are Liverpool starting to show signs of cracking as they bottle it against Manchester United? Welcome to my match reaction. Good morning, good evening, or good night. I hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to my match reaction on, unbelievably, Liverpool 2, Manchester United 2. I mean, what does this mean? What does this mean? If you're enjoying the content, please don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed if you are new, and don't forget to grab your tickets for the Aina signed framed shirt. Okay, let's start by talking about the league table, right? Before we get carried away. Okay, Liverpool is still in the lead on 46 points. Arsenal on 40, Forest on 37. Now, technically, we've played the same amount of games as Liverpool, and they have a 9-point lead over us. However, we've got Wolves tomorrow, and we could bring that down to just 6 points, with Liverpool being our next game. And if we were to win that, the gap goes down to 3 points. I'm getting about 900 steps ahead of myself here. But I honestly looked at that Liverpool team and I thought, what were they doing? What was this team? Trent Alexander probably put in the stinkiest performance I've ever seen him put. All that Real Madrid talk going to his head. He was so bad, so bad. I thought Virgil was terrible as well. And just up front, they just seemed lazy in their passes. They felt like they just needed to turn up and they would win the game. And I can't get the words out my mouth, but you got to give credit to United. I thought they played... They did all right. They did all right. They had a good game plan. They weren't that defensive. They were quite aggressive in the attack. And yeah, let's move on. Let's move on. But what fascinated me the most, and what I think is the most telling sign, is that Liverpool were able to get back in front of after going behind. And you think at that stage, I'm sure most football fans watching have thought, all right, that's it. They've had their blip. They've got their noses back in front with a penalty, as always, at Anfield. And they were just going to maybe get the third goal, fourth goal, be comfortable. But no, again, you have to credit Man United, who are able to, scavenge out an attack. A very, very easy goal, you have to say, by Ahmed, where the defence was shocking from Liverpool yet again. And right at the end, Slabhead Maguire. If he had a little bit of composure, if he wasn't weighed down by the weight of his head, he could have actually won it for United. And then we were talking about a 5-point gap if Forest beat Wolves tomorrow. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about. I'm worried about tomorrow, man. Too many results have kind of gone our way. And Cunha's out. Darwin Núñez is now out for Liverpool. Now, I don't think that's any great loss, but whatever. You saw Arsenal dropping points against Brighton. You saw Chelsea dropping points as well. Newcastle are the ones that are worrying me right now. They're on a 5-game win streak as well. But we've got to deal with what we've got to deal with right now. And that's Wolves tomorrow. And I've got to tell you, I'm worried. I don't know why. I shouldn't be. We're 5 in a row. Cunha's out. Wolves are technically 17th in the table. We should be able to beat them. Yes, they've had a manager bounce, but that has to end at some point. And something deep inside me is seriously worried about tomorrow. But let me flip that round. If we do win tomorrow and make it 6 in a row and put ourselves joint second with Arsenal, okay, technically third, you know what I'm saying here? We really go into that Liverpool match talking about a title decider. Like, seriously. Because 3 points with Liverpool still having to play the likes of Arsenal, Man City, etc. And Forest having done all those games away from home will get them at the City ground. Are we in a title race? I know we've joked about it all season and talked about it and, you know, done it. But we're now getting towards that business side, the second half of the season, where, I don't know, dare we believe? For those of you from the golden generation, man, I'm wondering what it was like for you guys when we got promoted and then went on to win the league. Like, was it the same feelings? Was it a case of, oh, we're up, let's see what happens, and then Forest start to find themselves in a title fight and then leading? Like, when did you guys start to believe? You know, this is feeling for me, the nearest thing I can give it to is the Frank Clark era, where we did finish third. But realistically, at no point did I really think we would win the league that year. But now I'm just thinking that these other teams feel like they all want to crack. And my biggest worry, honestly, isn't Liverpool, it's Newcastle. Newcastle got their act together. Man City seem to have been getting their act together. Bournemouth are still hanging in there. Villa got a lucky late goal against Leicester. It almost feels like it is now within our grasp to guarantee Europe, because there is a little gap starting to form between Forest in third to Fulham in ninth, which is currently 7 points. It could be 10 points tomorrow. Now, for Europe, you're probably looking top 8 at a max. You know, you want to be in that top 7 race, but even from there, if we win tomorrow, it's an 8-point gap on Villa. And they've got European football coming up. And this is the other thing. All these teams around us, apart from Newcastle, have European football to contend with over the next few weeks. So this is got to be one of the most exciting Premier League seasons ever if Liverpool start to throw away a couple of games. And if we just quickly look at the Liverpool fixtures coming up, they got Tottenham in the Carabao Cup. Then they've got the FA Cup match. Then they've got us. Then they're away to Brentford. Then they're at home to Ipswich. And they got loads of European matches in between there. Then they go away to Bournemouth, home to Liverpool. And then they play Man City away from home, 23rd of Feb. There's loads of hiccup games there. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Right now, I just want to go one game at a time. Let's get past Wolves. But thank you, kind of menu. If you were going to draw, you might as well have won. Seriously. It goes against every grain and instinct of my and fiber in my body. But guys, are we in a title race or not? Will Liverpool crack? Let me know what you think. If you haven't already, please don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new. We'll be back with the watch along tomorrow. I got a Rivals React coming your way as well. Plenty of stuff. But we must win tomorrow. Come on, you Reds.